Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Yo-yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 473. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here, honored and humbled that you keep coming back like for reals. Hey, it's a Savage Saturday. We got a game here in like 2 hours, hour and a half. It's a work day, so I got to go. But before I do, I got to wish happy birthday to Lumpy. Happy birthday, Lumpy. I love you, bro. It looks like you're in a real good spot, and that makes me happy. That's not about me. It's your birthday. So happy birthday to you, bro. All right. First things first, I'm still the realist. I am also an ambassador, right? Yeah, I'm an ambassador of hope. I am. That's what I do, right? Like I'm the person, when I went and saw my therapist the other day and I got all wound up about something, about how we as humans, we mess things up. That's what we do, right? Like our mind, we let our mind start, our human mind start taking over and like all of these thoughts that are placed in our head. And again, I don't know where they come from, right? And it makes me uncomfortable. It's a trigger when people say, oh, it's Jesus. Like, just stop. I just know that they're there, right? And I know that I only want to nurture the positive ones. But anyway, my therapist, DQ, is like, you know what? There are times, every time you're here, I think we should have a room in between the counselors and where you go out. And you should just be sitting in there just to tell people, like, you got this? Come on. Like, it's okay. Just dust your shoulder. Let's go. An ambassador, right? So, my thank yous, I'm going to do those in a minute because we're going to do something that we've never done before. And it's Saturday morning. I've been thinking about this all week since I went to church last week. And it's, why don't I pray more, right? Why don't I pray more? It's free. Couldn't hurt anything, right? Like, it doesn't matter if I know the correct name that I don't think it matters, right? I don't think it matters. So anyway, we're going to have a Saturday morning prayer breakfast. Now, here's what's different. Like when I was growing up, the church that I went to that introduced me to the concept of the Saturday morning prayer breakfast, it was for men, right? So this is for everybody. We're all about inclusion here, right? Gary Benjamin's the one that used to invite me to that all the time. And I went a couple times. I found it to be awkward. I felt like I was posing, all these things. I'm ready now. I'm ready to have a Saturday morning prayer breakfast, even though I don't have anything to eat right now. That's all right. You can eat while you're watching this, and you can pray along with me. And if it's a little clumsy, who cares, right? So let's quit messing around. Let's do it. So, hey, God, it's Rob. I don't know why I feel the need to, introduce myself. I know you know who I am, even though I struggle with who I'm praying to. And I'm sorry about that, but, it's my human mind. There are things that I can't comprehend, and I can't comprehend all this stuff. And, again, as you know, I feel like I have been taken advantage of repeatedly by people under the guise of they're doing Jesus' work. Just saying, right? And I know I shouldn't hold that against you, so I'm trying not to, right? So instead, I'd like to focus on all of the things that I'm thankful for, my thank yous, mostly around family. Family like blood family, and then people who behave like family. So let's start with the people that I'm related to. Thank you for my mom and dad, right? Thank you for MJ. Loving mother. She did the best that she could, right? And I'm thankful for her. I'm thankful for you, Mom. I love you. Generally, bro, come on. Come on. You know I love you, right? You know I'm thankful for you. Even though you're never available when I call you, but I always answer the phone when you call. Let's just keep it real, bro. You know I love you. My real brother, right? Brothers, David, who was around for a minute, right? In the big scheme of things, it felt like he was around for a minute. But I'm thankful for the time that I had with him and the lessons that I learned from my time with him. I'm thankful for my younger brother, Todd. I got to see him born, right? The big sexy. And I've got to see that kid grow up from this little kid to then he was like, he was a couple years old when my brother died. Just growing up in that chaos and then finding his lane, getting married, having a family. Just very, very thankful. My sisters, right? I got several of my sisters that are actively engaged in my life. I love it, right? I got a couple aunts. My Aunt Barb. You know I love you, Aunt Barb. Hump day! Even on a Saturday, on a Savage Saturday, I'm going to throw that down for you, girl. Aunt Pat. My mom's sisters, right? They've just always family, right? And then there's so many other family members that they're not even related to me that I'm thankful for. There's Gary Bennington and his family, number 44. That's Lumpy's dad, right? I think back to, and of course my kids, man. one of the things that got me fired up and got me thinking about this was I witnessed Sam last night. It's like the tables have turned, and I'm Gary Bennington. I'm the Gary Bennington of Northeast Oklahoma, being an ambassador of hope to these young kids. Like, hey, doesn't matter where you start. It's my job. And then a bunch of friends, you know, Uncle Buck, Irish Tornado, Dirty King of the South, QE1, King Edward, the Creeper, Slender Man, and your family over here eyeballing me, making sure I get my work done. Just very, very thankful. And for all of the people that watch these things, you know, I've started posting this stuff on Facebook, you know, not even the videos, just the placards. Lots of people watching it, getting texts. It's awesome. I have so much to be thankful for. So thank you. And I'm sorry that I don't say thank you more often. Just like I tell my kids, you should be thankful more often. And then I got a couple requests, right? You know, I've got some friends that are going through some difficult times, and just ask for peace for them, right? Help them find peace. Help them as they're going through their journey to understand it's part of the process, right? And to take solace in it. Yeah. All the people in China. Can you imagine being in China right now? Can't leave, right? Millions of people, right? And whether we want to admit it or not, we're connected to them. Those are our family too, right? We just don't see the bloodline. But pray for, you know, compassion and safety and, you know, all of the things that are needed there. There's a big long list, right? Pray for, you know, in my personal life, right? For me to just let go of the things that are holding me back, right? Like my resistance to pray because I don't know exactly who, like, doesn't matter, right? If it was good enough for Kobe in his last words to tell Shaq's son, and remember that 15 years ago, those dudes didn't even talk. And so now the grace, forgiveness, love, all of those things help me focus on the positive side of it, what I have, not what I want. Those are two different things, right? And just the wisdom to know, right? The wisdom to be able to decipher those thoughts and like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing, or is this what I want to do? And just the wisdom to be able to sort through that. And then the strength and just the reminder. And maybe that's why you gave us Kobe, right? Is he was a reminder, like, you've got more in your tank. You can do more. Just go get it. And I felt like I was, you know, just thanks, right? I already had some momentum this year, but that's lit a fire in me that I hope never leaves. So thank you. Appreciate it. I really do, right? Don't say thankful. I don't say thank you enough, just like most of us. But I'm saying thank you now. And Jack, past independence, all of those things. I've got so many things to be thankful for. So thank you. Appreciate it. And any help you can give on that other stuff, we'd appreciate it. With that, we got to go. Peace out. I'll talk to you later. Deuces. So, with that, I think I'm done too. So thank you for joining me on Saturday morning prayer breakfast. Hopefully you had something to eat, right? Got a prayer up. And I'm assuming the longer we do this, the further we go along, the better that'll get, right? That's okay. And a friend of mine has this saying in their house, in a bathroom. It says, wash your hands and say your prayers because Jesus and germs are everywhere. True that. Hands up. Peace out. We're better together. I appreciate you stopping by on a Saturday morning prayer breakfast, Savage Saturday. How about that? And we're going to get our coach on. My kids, the first grade Hornets, man, they played defense like savages last night, like Kobe. Sissy told me she was going to channel her Gigi today, right? How about that? Gotta love that. And we'll be back tomorrow on a Sunday Fun Day. We'll see you then. Deuces. Love you guys.